Wednesday. It's only $10. It's a great show. But he did really, really well. I said, hey, come back Friday. He did really well Friday. I said, you know what, come back. This guy's got a future here, man. Put your hands together for Trey Toler!
All right, there we go. So, how many of you like to go shopping when you've had a bad day? When you get kind of pissed off, you know? You're just like, I really want to buy something, right? Well, I've decided that people like to go shopping when they've had a really shitty day, not because they're like, ooh, the endorphins that I get when I buy something, or I'm putting myself in debt. It's not that. It's because they want to take it out on somebody. They want to abuse somebody, you know? So, who else better to abuse than somebody that can't defend themselves? People, it's not socially acceptable to go and push an old person off of their walker and kick him in the street. That's not cool. You can't kick a baby in the face. You can't catch a box of puppies and kittens on fire. So what the fuck are you going to do? People, you're going to go shopping so you can berate the employees that work in the store. That's right. Because nothing makes you feel better about yourself than making other people feel bad. That is the truth. And let's go ahead and talk about that. So, I don't understand what the big deal is and why so many people kind of bash the single-parent households, you know? It's really not that big of a deal. Statistically, you're kind of fucked. But congratulations, it wasn't really consensual, but for your senior prom, you'll probably be able to make it and you can go on the show MTV 16 and Pregnant. That's cool, because on the good news, your friends and family know you're going to be a great mom. Seriously, you put your sonogram pictures on your Facebook status. You've also had your pregnant belly on your MySpace. And look, don't worry about the baby daddy. Seriously, he's going to come around. I know, because he already made a really big step. He got the baby's name tattooed on his back. You know, one thing that I really, really want, aside from a larger penis and maybe like being 3 inches taller and a father, yes, I would like an iPhone. There's an app for everything on an iPhone. And I'm pretty sure that I would like to get an iPhone that can give you some kind of navigation capability. Because if you're anything like me, I can't find my fucking way out of a box. It's just like, they're like, turn left, turn right, and I'm like, I don't even understand what you're talking about. But, you know, my GPS system is kind of boring. You know, like, it's just, please, make the next legal U-turn. I mean, that's, you know, I don't have anything against that voice. I believe her name is Michelle. I call her Samantha. And then there's Dave, but I can't understand what the fuck Dave's talking about. He's like, oh, my voice is so good. What the fuck are you talking about? So here's my idea. What about celebrity GPS? Can we do that? I think it would be really cool maybe if Sharon Osbourne could do that. But we don't want to forget about Ozzy. Drugs. And you know, I'm not a fan of Limp Bizkit, probably because I have had impotency problems, so it just kind of strikes a chord with me. But I think it would be interesting to see Fred Durst on a GPS. You know Fred Durst, the guy who is the great white rapper. Alright, here's how it's gonna go. You gotta go down this road, and then you gotta take a left by this tree, and you gotta listen to me, because I got my goatee, and you gotta see, because I'm in my red hat, and I'm getting fat. Oh shit, I'm Fred Durst. I don't know why I'm working, but I gotta change my oil. And then I think to complete it, because I don't want affirmative action problems, so I want to go ahead and make sure it's equal. We need a strong, powerful African-American female. Not Oprah. We just need someone, you know, a sister with soul, and it would kind of go like this. Alright, bitch, you need to go ahead and floor that shit, because I motherfucking see that the goddamn rice yellow, bitch. You better make that fucking light. We ain't going to no fucking Starbucks, bitch. You better take that money, get your fucking hair done, bitch. That's why you ain't got no fucking man. That's why he's sleeping around with you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, say frappuccino on my ass, motherfucker. Eat something, you Calista Flockhart looking ass. And that would be what it would be like. And I think that would be pretty amazing. But no, good news, like, I'm graduating. Thank God I'm finally fucking graduating. Woo! People never thought that I would do it. I'm actually graduating with a degree in communication. Media studies, yeah. And people are always like, oh, so Trey, what are you going to do with your degree in communication? I'm gonna fucking communicate, you asshole. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do? Would you go to a fucking doctor or medical student and say, oh, what are you going to fucking... What the fuck? And I mean, I'm glad that my communication experience helps me with relationships because I've had a series of very unsuccessful ones that didn't really last. But that's fine because I like Craigslist misconnections. It's sad because it is true. And, you know, the other day, I decided that I was going to take an elevator instead of the stairs. It's really hot outside. So all the shit that's in my hair melts on my face, and I wind up looking like Jodie Sweetin or Steph from Full House on a meth binge. So, I don't want to get any trouble. So what I do is I decided to take the elevator. I fucking hate elevators. You know, being claustrophobic it's really a bitch. I'm not claustrophobic, I just read about it on WebMD. But I never really liked riding in elevators because when I was little, I saw the movie Gremlins. And I always knew that, it's in the fucking comedy section, there's nothing funny. There's nothing funny about that movie. I slept in my mom's room until I was 12. That's not funny, it is sad. But yet it is still filed as a comedy. So, anyways, I got in the elevator. I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, exactly. You know why I shouldn't have done it? Because it fucking got stuck in between floors. I went through the first floor, it was fine. Everything was kosher. It was just me on there too. And then I went like onto the second and it got stuck between 2 and 3 and I was like, fuck, so I'm in like fucking purgatory. So I had gum and I had my chapstick and my cell phone, but of course I didn't have any service. Verizon never stops working for me. And I was like, fuck, I had no idea what I was gonna do. So I was like, WWBGD, what would Bear Grylls do? He's on Man vs. Wild. I don't know if any of you know who he is, but he's the guy who's like, alright, when you're stranded out here in the African safari, you kick a pregnant antelope and kick the baby out of the mother's vagina, and then do a reverse birth and crawl in there and protect yourself from predators. And he does it. And the baby is fine. It's fine. And he crawls in this vagina. And he lives to tell about it. So, taking that theory, I applied it to the elevator. So I was in there and I was like, okay, Trey, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. I had coffee, I didn't have any water, but that's fine. So I was in there and I was like, oh God, you know, I'm forgotten. So I was like, well, you know, that's fine. So what I did is I did what any reasonable person would do. I started chewing the gum that I had and I used it to plug up the cracks in the elevator so poisonous gases wouldn't be able to get in there and harm me in the event that we were attacked by terrorists. I believe we were on a code yellow. I don't know if that was smog or terror, but either way it's bad. I didn't want any smog. I didn't want smog in there. So it's just tacky. It's just not cool. So then I was like, I knew I would need to eat something soon, so I chewed some more gum, put that shit on the floor, waited for some fucking ants to crawl in and get that shit. I'm vegetarian. Let me tell you why, because I hate plants. I'm not kidding, I hate plants. It's always about values, but no, seriously, what it is more so than values is that I value not being 5'8" with a 38-inch waist. It's nice to be able to lay in the bathtub and not have my nipples in my mouth. It's not fun. So, with that being said, I took the ants and I ate them because I was hungry. I have low blood sugar. I was scared that they would start to escape. So, I took my chapstick, I used it and I put it on the walls so they couldn't crawl out. Yes. So then I ate them. But, you know, that's the story about the elevator and everything's fine. With that being said, you know, I think, you know, it'd just be a blast and, woo! Anyways, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And, you guys, take care. Maybe if you guys are on Facebook, you could add me as your friends. My name is Trey Toler. There's 2 of me. I'm the one that goes to Kennesaw. And 111 North Productions too, and you need to join the Laughing Skull Lounge on Facebook because everybody else is doing it, and I know that that works, peer pressure, because that's how my mom conceived me. So if you don't like that, ladies and gentlemen, just do it. Because if you don't, we may lose some other people in Hollywood. So do it for them. We already had like 30 people die. So let's just prevent that by joining. Thank you very much.